Now, one of the consequences of the lockdowns is that online shopping right now is again booming. Australia Post reports that current parcel volumes are the same as Christmas last year. Now, that sounds great for retailers and also great for delivery companies, including Australia Post, right? Well, actually, there's a problem, and that's because Australia Post's key state-of-the-art parcel distribution facility is smack bang in the middle of the COVID hotspot area in Sydney. You can see it here. And it's not the only one. DHL has giant warehouses in the area. There's also distribution centres for Coles, Woolworths, Ikea, Bunnings, Big W and JB Hi-Fi, just to name a few. Australia Post's Chullora bulk lodgment centre was completed just 2 years ago, and it's designed to cope with the boom in online shopping. It can handle as many as 500,000 parcels a day. It's the biggest of its type in the southern hemisphere. Now, the facility uses robots to help sort the parcels, but also it has 1,000 staff on that site. Business Weekend understands the centre has been directly affected by the COVID outbreaks, adding to the problem of processing the Christmas-sized parcel delivery volume. Australia Post confirmed this to us this week. In a statement, it says a limited number of facilities nationally have been impacted by COVID-19 cases, and while we have built significant capacity into the network, compliance with social distancing and COVID restrictions, safe restrictions, together with a reduction in air freight capacity and passenger flights means that while the network is running as fast as it can, customers may experience some delays. Indeed, we spoke with a number of retailers, large and small, this week, who reported different experiences. Some say there's difficulty in even lodging parcels for delivery. Others said goods, well, they're getting through with pretty much no problems. We also spoke with the government minister responsible this week, the Communications Minister, Paul Fletcher.
They worked closely with the New South Wales government when the extended requirements were put in place for a number of southwestern Sydney councils, because that's where Australia Post has a lot of facilities and also where a lot of their workers come from. So look, it's certainly not easy, but Australia Post management and staff working really hard to keep the letters and the parcels flowing.
Now, one point here is that Australia Post is a critical service provider. To minimise the impact of workers contracting COVID or being close contacts of those who are, Australia Post's COVID safe plan includes staff zoning, split shifts, temperature testing at all facilities, plus on-site COVID-19 testing in areas that require it. But adding to the delivery delays are Australia's airlines. With fewer flights, there are also fewer ways to move mail and parcels interstate.
As well as the issues with worker availability, there's also the issue that the domestic airline schedule is only a very small percentage of what it normally is. And that makes it hard for them to use the capacity they're normally using in the bellies of Virgin and Qantas aircraft. They've chartered a lot of aircraft to deal with that. So Australia Post has had to adapt in a number of ways.
So to businesses out there, get in touch with us. We want to hear your experiences about exactly how these lockdowns and indeed some of these COVID outbreaks are impacting parcel deliveries and your business around the country.